Hi everyone, so I just thought I'd do a quick video on things that I wish I knew before I had the gastric sleeve. So the first thing for me, I wish I knew more about the connecting flights and things like that. I didn't know until I'd already booked it and then it was too late. But you can get a direct flight from Manchester to get Slim Kusadasi in Turkey if you do 7 nights. So I'd already booked it, didn't realise. So because I was only staying for the 4 nights, I had to get connecting flights. And just to touch on that a bit, very stressful getting there. I'd never flew on my own. It was just a bit worrying. Didn't need that stress when I was already stressing about the surgery and getting to the right place and all that stuff. And then never mind what's going to happen once you're there. That's another stress alone. So that'd definitely be the first thing for me. And then flying back as well when you're not feeling the best. I'm not saying you're like really bad, but like, yeah, when you're just not feeling the best and then you've got to get connecting flights, just headache. For me personally, I just made my flight in time, but I know people on the plane who was getting the connecting flight because it was delayed. They actually missed their other flight. So who needs that stress once they've been through surgery? You definitely don't. So I'd strongly suggest not getting connecting flights and getting a direct flight. Secondly, for me, now I was never made aware of this, but EasyJet and Jet2, in their terms and conditions, it does state that if you have had surgery, you cannot fly until 10 days time after the surgery. Now, obviously, we know everyone goes to Turkey and back having everything done, don't they? And they're fine, they get on the flights, whatever. But if you make it known to EasyJet that you have had surgery, they can refuse you getting on the plane. Security are fine, you get a fit to fly certificate, all this stuff. But with it being in EasyJet and Jet2's terms and conditions, if for any reason they want to stop you getting on that plane, they absolutely can. So again, another thing I didn't realise, and I flew with EasyJet. Luckily I was all right, but you know, could have been another story. The third thing I wish I knew before I went, the amount of medication you get is unreal. So make sure you're taking a big enough backpack or bag, hand luggage, whatever, but just make sure you're not filling it with unnecessary things because you've got to then lug that around. So yeah, I hope these things help. And yeah, let me know if you've got any questions. I'll answer them for you. Bye.